Over 25 years ago, I started working at the very best spine center in the world, and we treated dignitaries from all over the world, including your country, Japan. And I recognized that some of the patients were not getting better. But it surprised me because my surgeons wrote the textbooks that taught all the surgeons around the world. And so it caused me to recognize it must be something more. And it was. They were focused on correcting mechanical problems. They were corrected on putting rods and plates and fusions in the spine, when instead we've learned since that it's a chemical problem, it's a leaky disc. And so I spent the last 25 years developing something that's natural to allow a disc to heal. Just like when we cut our hand, it heals. So I use that very same thing and I put it in the spine so the spine disc heals naturally without surgery. And it's a very logical step. And I think one day fusions and spine surgery will exist no more, but instead they will heal discs with biologics such as this. I've studied all of the regenerative treatments available for the disc for the last 20 years. And I recognized that anything would work if it stayed in the disc. But if it leaked out of the disc, it had no value. So today, many centers are injecting stem cells into degenerated discs. And that has no value because those stem cells leak out of the discs, and many research studies have shown that. And so that's the reason for developing Disc Seal, because it makes sense, it's logical. It seals the disc, and that's important, and that's the first step. But the second thing that's equally important, in my opinion, is that it regrows new disc. And Disc Seal is the only biologic in the world that has been shown to regrow new disc. I was very excited to learn about Dr. Nonaka because there's very few physicians in the world with the skills to be able to treat a disc and allow a patient to go home the same day. And it made me happy because there were patients from Asia traveling to America, and I first learned of Japan by being invited here by the diplomats of your country to help with some of them. And so it makes me feel good to know that someone who can offer the very best treatment in the world, Dr. Nonaka, is located right here in Japan. So now patients from throughout this part of the world can be treated in Japan. And Dr. Nonaka will be the only doctor in Japan, to my knowledge, who will have a unique skill possessed by no other doctors in Japan to help people from throughout the world.